The River Taff is a large river in Wales. It rises as two rivers in the Brecon Beacons the Taf Fechan and the Taf Fawr before joining to form the Taff north of Merthyr Tydfil. The river supports a number of migratory fish, including salmon, sea trout, and eel. Course: from its confluence at Cefn Coed Wysimmer, the river flows south, passing several towns. It picks up a few tributaries, such as the River Cynon, River Rhondda, Bargo Taff and Nant Clydach. It flows through Pontypridd and through to Taf Fawr, the site of Wales' only thermal spring. It flows underneath the M4 motorway, before turning southeastward and flowing through the Cardiff suburbs of Rhydyr, Whitchurch, Llandaff, Pont Canna, the city centre and Grangetown, before emptying into Cardiff Bay, near to the mouth of the River Ely. Diversion in Cardiff . In the early 1840s the South Wales Railway was trying to find a suitable site for a railway station, but the area that is now Cardiff Central Railway Station was prone to flooding. At this point the main route of the Taff was around Cardiff Castle and down what is now Westgate Street, with the lands where Cardiff Arms Park and the Millennium Stadium are now sited tidal flats which were prone to flood. It was Isambard Kingdom Brunel's solution to divert the Taff to the west, creating a larger and safer site for the station. The station was opened by the South Wales Railway in 1850. Taf Fawr: the Taf Fawr rises below Corndw, southwest of Pen y Fan and flows south through Beacons Reservoir, Contaff Reservoir and Llwyn Reservoir. Taf Fechan: the Taf Fechan rises immediately to the south of Pen y Fan and runs southwards through the two Nlad reservoirs, Penton Reservoir and finally Pont Stysel Reservoir before descending into a wooded gorge and flowing southwestwards around the Gurnos estate. To the south of Cefn Coed Wysimmer, the Taf Fechan and Taf Fawr merge at the wooded confluence that gives Cefn Coed Wysimmer its name. It is also known locally as Mollay Brook. The river holds a large population of wild brown trout, many of which were killed in 2006 when a large quantity of aluminium sulfate was flushed into the river from the Pont Stysel water treatment works, which United Utilities operate on behalf of DWR Cymru Welsh Water. The pollution turned the water white for at least 5 kilometers downstream of the works and killed approximately 23,000 fish, including wild brown trout, bullheads, stickleback and pike, as well as wiping out uncountable numbers of invertebrates. According to the Environment Agency Wales, it is estimated that the river will take between 6 and 12 years to recover, although it is making rapid progress. As of the summer of 2009 the trout population is once again breeding. The river is much revered by fly fishermen and the fishing rights are owned by Merthyr Tydfil Angling Association. Tributaries Nant Ffwd underneath Cefn Viaduct, the Nant Ffwd, a tributary that runs eastward in a deep wooded gorge before flowing into the Taf Fawr above the confluence with the Taf Fechan, emerges into the river from a deep, narrow gorge. Nant Mollay and Nant Clydach the Taff continues south through the centre of Merthyr Tydfil, where it is joined by the Nant Mollay which emerges at Aber Mollay from a culvert in the east bank. Just south of Merthyr, the Nant Clydach joins. Taf Bargod, Cynon, Nant Clydach and Rhondda south of Merthyr, the Taff begins to meander its way between Pench and Abercynet and through Tributaries, Merthyr Vale and Aberfan towards Quaker's Yard. Here, the Taf Bargod, Nant Marfan and then down into Abercynon in the Cynon Valley where the Afon Cynon merge with the Taff and, slightly further downstream the Nant Clydach joins. At Pontypridd it is joined by the Afon Rhondda. From Pontypridd, it runs roughly south, through Taf Fawr and Rhydyr, before arriving at the northern boundary of the city of Cardiff in Llandaff. Mouth of the Taff. In Cardiff, the natural course of the river was changed during the 19th century. From Cardiff Castle it now follows an artificial riverbed west of where it previously flowed, now following a path through Bute Park and next to the Cardiff Arms Park and the former National Stadium, now the Millennium Stadium, and into Cardiff Bay, which has now become an artificial lake due to the construction of a barrage across the mouth of this river and the River Ely. It then flows out into the Severn estuary. Taffy is nickname. The term taffy, used as a nickname for people from the Taff Valley up to and including Cardiff and by extension from anywhere in Wales, is sometimes thought to originate from the name of the river. It may be seen as derogatory. The Oxford English Dictionary, however, states that the origin is an ascribed Welsh pronunciation of Davy or David, in Welsh Dafydd. See also, Pont y Cefnol, world's earliest surviving iron railway bridge. References. External links, Glamorgan Gwent Archaeological Trust Merthyr Tydfil features.